Hey Susan, it's Mike. I decided that instead of still photos, I was going to bring you the rest of this sauce in YouTube format. So here we go. We're about 20 minutes away from the sauce being done. I want to give you a look at that. Okay, this is really thickened quite a bit since I put it in. See the mushrooms in there. It's got about another 20 minutes to go. There's the bay leaf, you can see just popped up. So it's got another 20 minutes to go, and then I'll put in the pasta. And then over here, we've got the pasta that I'm going to be using. There's some nice linguine here. The tricolor rotini here. And the penne rigate here. So another few minutes, I'll be back and we will be serving dinner. See you soon. Here are the spices that we're going to put in at the last minute. There's oregano, basil, some dried mint, fresh ground pepper, and some fresh ground salt. And the mint is actually a secret that my mom learned from an old Italian grandma to go in the sauce. It really gives it a distinctive and authentic flavor. You read the jars in the supermarket, you're not going to see mint in the ingredients too often, but when you taste the sauce that's made with it, you'll know it's real Italian. So these will go in about 5 minutes before we serve. Pasta. Here's the penne rigate, and you want to make sure you have a nice pot, a big pot of boiling water. Go ahead and you add that in there. Then here's the linguine. Nice brand. It's a brand from San Francisco called Eduardo's. Cooks up very nicely. And then this is the tricolor rotini, tomato, spinach, and regular rotini. This is Barilla, another good brand. Get that in there. Stir it up. Then this is going to cook for about 12 minutes, and when it's finished, we will be ready to add the sauce. I use for my cheese, and over here, the cheese, which you saw earlier. You can bring this over here, and through the magic of video, here is the freshly ground Parmigiano Reggiano. This is the real deal. This is the authentic Italian Parmesan cheese. Never, never, never buy this stuff in the green cardboard box. Okay, we're getting near the end, and as you can see, the sauce is really thickened now. What we're going to do is we're going to add the herbs. Give those a nice stir. As you can see, I've also turned down the heat near the end here. Because it's thickened so much, I've got it barely simmering here, which is just fine. We want to keep it warm. We want the sauce to warm those herbs so that they don't get bitter. If you put the herbs in the sauce when you first make it, you let them sit there for an hour and a half while the sauce is simmering, you're going to have bitter herbs. This way they're nice and sweet, the flavor really comes through. And then over here we'll give the pasta a stir. That's coming along nicely. Okay, in about 4 minutes we eat. Okay, you can hopefully see it there. The steam coming off it may make it a little hard to see, but there it is. Here's our sauce, nice and thick and beautiful. That's about an hour and a half simmer on the stove. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the drained pasta to the sauce. Occasionally you'll see people plate the pasta, add the sauce on top of it. You don't want to do that. You want to mingle the sauce and the pasta together, really get those flavors, really let the pasta absorb that sauce. Do that for about a minute back on the stove. You don't have to turn the heat back on, just the heat of the cooked pasta and the sauce is sufficient. So here's our sauce and pasta plated. Add our Parmesan cheese. And here's the final product with a little parsley on top. Susan, it's been a pleasure fixing dinner for you, and I hope someday I have the honor of doing it for you in person. Have a great evening.